Let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of the football shirts. No, that's wrong. It's not the football shirts. It's welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts. I've been away. I haven't done it for a while. I forgot. Where are we? What's this? This is a podcast all about the wearing of, the painting of, the collecting of football shirts. But, in reality, it's not just about football shirts. It's about collecting in general. It's about sharing the love and the passion that we as football fans have for the things that we can tangibly hold. God, did I swallow a dictionary? I think I did.
That was good. I like that. That was good. It was inspiring.
It's our safe space where we can share our opinions and thoughts on football shirts and on other things without the fear of anyone sharing hate. We don't accept it. We just, if you bit of hate, no thanks. Get out the door.
Get out the door.
That was 2004. We don't need it. Anyway, welcome.
What happened in 2004, Rick?
I was going to say, Vietnam, man. You weren't there.
You know what? It's actually really funny. A quick story that no one cares about. The White Stripes, my favorite band of all time, and they were playing. I think it was Alexandra Palace that year, and I had moved to London for university, and I had my ticket. I bought my ticket before I'd moved, so it got sent to my brother's house, and my brother posted it to me. However, in the post, it got it got caught on fire at the post office. So about a week.
What?
About a week
Can we get Andy Black on?
A week or two after my brother posted it, I got a thing through the post, which was like a jiffy bag almost from Royal Mail saying, "We're sorry, this is the post." And all I had was like half a ticket. Thankfully, it had the little like silver bit on, which said it was real. And I went to watch the White Stripes, and all I had was this little kind of slither of a ticket. They had to call somebody down from like security and Ticketmaster. I called them all. Thankfully, I got in. One of the best gigs.
I was going to say, that's literally like the worst excuse as well. It's like the post office burnt my ticket. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What on earth?
Well,
there we go.
That's what happened. Anyway. We're doing a bit of backstory on me, my origin story. Right. Yeah, can't do this by myself. Otherwise, you just have that kind of stories for the entirety of the hour. So it's a good job I've got my two handsome co-hosts. I've got Jake. Say hello, mate.
Hello. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, mate. Missed you.
Yeah, missed you too. It's been a while, innit?
It feels like it.
Yeah.
And we've got him back, guys. We've got him back. He's back. He's been away because he's been even longer.
Has been. Yeah.
Your mom's car broke down. You were doing errands for people.
Yeah.
You're a busy man. You Christmas parties and everything.
Yeah.
Welcome back, and a big hurrah for Woody. Say hello, mate.
Hello, guys. Yeah. Happy New Year to you all, and I've missed you all, and it's lovely to be back and to see your faces on those tiny little screens.
The people who are watching will notice that I have a new background.
You do? I was going to ask about this.
Moved house finally.
Hey.
Bloody stress, but we're in.
Wicked.
See, I've managed to put two shirts up. This bit's up. Don't look at the fridge. You don't need to see the fridge.
So you're in your kitchen now, are you? For your recordings?
The kitchen's there. Where I'm pointing, you can see a bit of kitchen, and then hallway is through that door, and then so this is kind of like an in-between space, which perfectly fits my desk and my wife's desk, and then but this door here leads to the garage, which will hopefully eventually be my office / recording area, my Woody's Emporium. That's what you should call your little nook, your Woody's Emporium.
Well, I haven't shown you guys yet. I will light it up in a minute, but I got a Christmas gift.
Oh,
that's cool.
That is wicked.
It's an LED light which says Woody's HQ recording. So once I've got it all set up and established, it will be a regular feature.
I'll make sure Helen, what we'll do is when you do Woody's Roundup, pull
I'll
the
just
lever,
click it on.
make a lot,
Bring it on.
and then we'll get Helen to insert that kind of like.
Yeah. Like Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, God. Let's have a quick Christmassy catch up then. How was everyone's Christmas?
Great.
Loved up, Jake, weren't you, mate?
Yeah.
Wedding.
I was still on a big old high, to be honest. So yeah, had wedding stuff, wedding highs still, and then I love Christmas. I love it. Not for the gifts and stuff, but like I've got two daughters still, and they're early teens, so it's like they love it still, and the family getting the family around Christmas Day. It's hectic, it's crazy, but it's class. I love it.
It's funny, isn't it, how Christmas changes? Like, it almost just like clicks one year, and you go from, oh, I hope I get that football kit for Christmas. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope I get that WWF ring. And then all of a sudden you're like, I want to watch someone else open gifts. I'm not really bothered about what I get this year.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Like I was buzzing for like my daughters and my wife to get their presents this year, and they all loved them. So yeah, it was a good one. I got 3 ticks this year.
Nice.
And your kids got Tottenham kits, didn't they, Rich?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
oh, God.
I'll share this. Harrison, my eldest, he's 10 now, and he knows that I love football shirts. I do a podcast about football shirts. I collect all different ones. And my children love dressing up. They don't like football so much. They just love dressing up. Like, they ask for outfits all the time. And they love wearing the Wolves ones and going out and kicking a football around and having fun. And I think he got to a point where it's like, he said at one point, Grandad supports Tottenham. So, I kind of support Tottenham because I love Grandad. I'm like, that's cute. That's lovely. And so then we just got chatting, me and my little boy, and I was very close to buying him a secondhand one on Vinted for like £6 or £7. We went through, picked a couple of ones, and it didn't turn out. But then it turned out that I think Charlotte caught wind of that conversation, told in-laws. In-laws then got really excited because Grandad doesn't get a chance to buy Tottenham kits anymore. Charlotte, my wife's brother, he had them all throughout. So he's got all the original Pony Hewlett Packard ones, the home away third. So, but I wanted to buy them a shirt too. And on Christmas Eve, Wolves had a thing where all shirts were massively reduced. And the third shirt, the blue one, the Brazilian one, was reduced to £13. So I hopped to Molyneux, bought 2 shirts for £26 altogether, I think it was. No, that's not right. It's £16, so 32 altogether. Bought them and then accidentally left them at home.
Oh,
So Christmas at mother and father-in-law's, Tottenham kits, which they do look good in, but yeah, they're children. But
that sounds like a Jingle All the Way movie. Like, you've gone for the searching of the Turbo Man and then left him at home.
What a Christmas film that is.
Yeah, brilliant film.
Did you get any shirt related things for Christmas, Woody?
I got a football shirt puzzle from my brother. Actually, he'd had it for a couple of years under his bed and forgot to give it to me. So it's an Italian 90s kit puzzle, which is pretty awesome. Did I get anything else? I got Woody HQ from Nicola. Oh, and I treated myself to a shirt this year. Boxing Day sales through Classic Football Shirts. I bought myself, finally, I know I've told you guys on many occasions, I've wanted the Mexico Gold Cup shirt.
Yes.
And I know, Jake, you told me that you should go for long sleeve. I'm not normally a long sleeve wearer because I look like Mr. Tickle whenever I wear long sleeve shirts. So I pulled the trigger and it was reduced from 149 down to 79. And then on the day at Classic Football Shirts, they reduced it a further 20%. So I thought I couldn't not get it. And it's beautiful. honestly.
What's the fit like with the long sleeve?
It is good. I still look like Mr. Tickle. It comes up a little bit on the cuff, but I quite like rolling my cuff up anyway. I'm a bit more of a 3/4 sleeve kind of guy. But the detail on the kit, like the badge itself, but like the Aztec kind of collar and cuff, if anyone listening hasn't got it yet, it should be on your list of shirts of like, I think it's a future grail, personally.
Dig
I'm just
it.
putting it out there.
What about you? What about you, Jake? You get anything football related?
No, I didn't know. Like Woody, I kind of treated myself a little bit before Christmas with my Hibs 4th anniversary,
Yeah.
150th.
Oh, yeah.
That was quite a little special one, but yeah, that's that. I kind of got myself a little Christmas present for that one.
But you got lovely shirts for your wedding, though, right? Didn't you?
Oh God, I got this one I'm wearing now.
Yeah, I mean,
I got the Italy '96 white away.
Amazing.
Like I said to Rich on the last time we recorded, I've kind of been splurging a little bit, really, because obviously I got those two. Then that Inter Milan shirt, which I got off yourself, Woody, it arrived the day I went to Verona, so I literally I shoved it in my bag. And that come with me. So I was like,
wicked.
Yeah, I pretty much wore that for like 2-3 days.
Oh, cool. Well done.
And then my Hibs one. So I literally had like 4 or 5 shirts delivered within the space of like, I don't know, a month, which is not like me at all. I'm usually very, very reserved with my purchases, especially football shirts. I'm usually like a 1 or 2 a year guy, which I know in this kind of football shirt community that I'm involved in is a bit like, what?
Yeah.
That's not a collector. Like, it's odd, but recently I've kind of just been like, fuck it.
Good for you, mate.
Let's go for it.
Good for you.
Did you pull the trigger at Molyneux, Rich?
Nearly. I made a bit of a boo-boo, actually. But I'll share something really quickly. I got something football related for Christmas. My mother pulled a worldie from this. You can see here, I don't know if you can see, it's so I opened it up, black t-shirt, and it says Cult, but you might recognize the font. And I was like, I recognize that font. That's a pretty cool t-shirt. But then I turn it around.
Oh, nice.
That's cool, Mum.
Good job, Mum.
Yeah, well done, Mum.
She's pulled that out the bag.
That's no hints to her whatsoever. She just knew you liked Adidas Predators.
She just knew that she knew that I'd love it.
Love mums. Love mums.
Yeah. But yes, then it was a couple of days after Christmas, all Wolves shirts were reduced to 20 quid. This was the day. Yeah. So this was all of them. And I messaged my mom and said, all Wolves shirts are reduced. She went and bought my dad one to be delivered. But I then went online, almost bought the long sleeve this season's gold shirt, and then forgot to pull the trigger because I was doing it whilst I was working. So it sat there. And then thought, oh, well, good job, because I didn't actually want the home shirt. I wanted the goalkeeper shirt. So exactly the same pattern, but in black. And when I went to have a look, they'd already sold out of my size. So. But that's if you order online and go and collect in store. So they might have it in stock in store. So I need to wait.
Yeah.
See if they reduce them again.
I gotta say, Wolves do tend to do amazing sales, don't they, towards the end part of the season? I know you've picked up a few bargains for the kids in the past, Rich.
Yeah.
But yeah, that goalkeeper kit, the black one, yeah, that will be a good, nice little buy. That's a beautiful shirt.
I'm not the only person shopping for Wolves shirts, though, am I? Really?
Do you know what?
I did notice.
You look so good in gold.
No, I don't. I just,
so good.
do you know what? Do you know what? I just, there's so much nostalgia in that shirt, right? Because it was your shirt for what, a couple of seasons, wasn't it? 98, 2000. Yeah. But the Puma taping on the sleeve is just beautiful. Like, it's so. I mean, Steve Bull's still there then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's when he got his record.
Like Frogget,
Not his
maybe.
record, but
Robbie
No,
Keane wore
Frogger-
that, didn't he?
it's gone by
Not-
Robbie Keane wore that.
Robbie Keane. See, it's just a glorious shirt, and which really kind of it doesn't upset me. I'm not going to start this new year on a rant early, I promise you. But I think, right, that Wolves have gone too yellow with their kits nowadays.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good. Yep.
I just
Old
think
gold.
it needs to be a bit darker. Wolves, I always associate with, that's almost like orange to me. I know it's gold, but I want them a bit darker. Turn the lights down a bit.
I think that's fair. I
Fair
think
enough,
that's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Back in that era, though. Let's face it, Puma were just knocking them out the park, weren't they? They were class.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Wednesday shirts. Derby
Yeah.
County had a few mint Puma ones as well.
Yep. Yeah, good shout with Derby. Yeah, classics. And obviously, I can imagine. Well, if you think about international, France 98, I mean, they represented quite heavily in that as well, didn't they? With like Austria,
Bulgaria.
Cameroon, Bulgaria. Yeah, loads. So they had a great template.
I always remember because I had the I think it was around about 96 Parma Puma home shirt, which was white with the blue and yellow down the sleeves. Like we're talking like Stoichkov, Brolin era, Zola era.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a wonderful shirt that was.
Yeah. Yeah. I had the white and the yellow of that.
Ooh.
They were beautiful. Yeah.
Make Puma great again.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
yeah. Do you know what, Woody? I'll send you a picture because I've got in my little room here. I've got all my gold Wolf shirts together, and it's funny the kind of the color variations you go through.
Yeah.
And I will always say this. It's such an interesting one because my dad, it's the era you grew up in is the era you think is old gold.
Yeah.
So my dad, when I was growing up with the nutmeg shirts and then the Puma ones, that to me is the gold. But my dad prefers it lighter because back when he was watching like Derek Dugan play, he was wearing more of the yellowy gold.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's always that. Anyway. Do you know
Villa,
that was fun. That was good, chat.
I mean, just as an add-on, Villa have that quite a bit as well, you know, because the difference in the claret that they say and obviously the blues as well, the sort of accents in there, they struggle to actually define what is Aston Villa, the claret.
That's interesting. It's one of these things, right? I would have always assumed that a team would like have not trademarked as necessarily, but have trademarked a color. Like there is a claret that is Aston Villa. There is a claret that's slightly different that is West Ham.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's a good shout actually, because and Villa's blue as well though has got paler and paler and paler as season's gone on, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. There's been
one year they didn't even
real
have blue,
variations. Apparently next year
they
had. Yeah, apparently next year they're going for that again with no blue sleeves.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. We won't have to see it much when Wolves.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, true. Might be in League One, anyway. Be even worse.
I do. Shall we just move on to football chat? Do we have a Woody's Roundup?
We do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
First of the year.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to say play the music, but Helen, maybe don't play the music because I don't want this episode to be banned. Let's go. Woody's Roundup.
Right, guys. So, to start with, Liam Rosenior is officially now the Chelsea boss. So, I don't actually understand the whole thought process behind this, if I'm completely honest. However, good luck to Liam Rosenior. I'm going to save my judgment until he's had a few games. Next, World Cup 2026 are set to introduce exciting new technology with a 3D VAR, which every player will have their own avatar made for the VAR decisions at the World Cup. Now, that I think is a little bit too far, but we can save that discussion for another day. I read today in the news that Harry Redknapp has offered his services to save doomed West Ham from relegation. He has offered to manage them for free should Nuno Espirito Santo get the boot. Now, I don't think he can do much, but I think West Ham probably could be okay. Anyway, the main story for me this week, right? I want to talk about player valuations because I read an article in the news today which shocks me. Now, can you guys remember when the likes of Rio Ferdinand was like the most expensive defender at like 30 million signing for Man United?
Yeah.
Obviously, Trevor Francis was the first £1 million transfer. We now have Lamine Yamal valued at Barcelona for, have a guess.
Oh my God, I'm going to say 500 mil.
Oof, no, you're right. That is too high. 300 million. Now, 300 million is Lamine Yamal. Jude Bellingham, under recent form, has dropped by 85 million. So I'll go through a couple of them here for you. So Erling Haaland has gone from 191 million to 217 million. You then have Kylian Mbappe valued at 174 million. Michael Olise, 118 million. Florian Wirtz valued at 117. Surely his stock's dropped, hasn't it?
No. He scored 1 goal against Wolves, and that's about it.
But who do you think is the biggest rise from the list in the England squad? Because obviously Bellingham's dropped, but who do you think's the highest value increase for England?
Rogers.
Spot on.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Morgan Rogers. Yeah.
Decent player, eh?
Yeah, Morgan Rogers. And then you've got, who have we got here? Have we got Saka on the list? Saka is on the list, but Saka is valued at 136 million. But let me I always reminisce, right? I'm not going to go on this too long, but just remember player valuations. Some players were bought for 5 million. Some were bought for 6. Alan Shearer was Newcastle's biggest transfer, 15 million. Yeah. We're now talking 300 million. It's getting out of hand now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Do you know what really hammered it home for me was do you remember, was it not the last transfer window, the transfer window before? And there was a few little dodgy transfers between those clubs that needed to sort of get their PSR down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like Newcastle United were buying Lewis Hall for 33 million and players like that, and you're just like, well, that's a bit odd. Bit of an odd one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
For me, footballers, their value isn't about how good they are. In my opinion, it's how valuable they are to the team that need them, right? Do you remember when Kyle Walker signed for Man City? 50 million, I think it was at the time, right? That was blowing out the water, the money that was being paid for a defender before. But Man City were very close to being one of the world's best teams, and they needed a right back. So to them, 50 million was the price that they were willing to spend to make them the team that they became, which was the world's best football team, right?
Yeah.
That's where prices are valued at. Because, like, how do you price a footballer at 300 million?
Yeah, and how old's Lamine Yamal as well? 17, 16?
He's probably
18?
like 18 forever, right?
Yeah, 17, 18, maybe. I don't know.
It's just it's going to ruin the player because they're going to get too big-headed. They're going to become superstars before they've even won anything. And then, like, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And there's so much more that money can go to rather than one person to kick a football.
Let's face it, who's going to buy him for that?
I know, but again, that's just another one of those kind of keep your hands off, isn't it? If you've got 300 million, but then again, some stupid club somewhere is going to go, we'll probably make 300 million in shirt sales if we buy him. You know, like when Ronaldo went to Juventus, literally within a few hours of them signing him, they pretty much made his transfer fee back from club shirt sales alone, didn't they? So, you know, it is mad. But I was just astounded. I don't know what your guys' view is at the moment. I won't talk about it too long, but Bellingham's demise over the last few months, I think the world's gone a bit crackers on him, and I don't know why.
Yeah. I think
had a very controversial opinion of Bellingham anyway. I love him, but he is a player who makes himself look really busy.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that.
Good, but he makes himself look busy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, he hit the ground running, didn't he? He's just hit the ground running. He's obviously put a bit of shift in, and he's got great results. He's got to move to Madrid. His first season at Madrid was outstanding.
Mhm.
Where it was, let's face it, he could have dreamt how his first season at Madrid had gone, and it was 10 times better than that. So there's got to be a leveling off. There's got to be a plateau soon of like these performances, these results. But it's
wasn't he doing all that with like a broken shoulder almost, wasn't he?
Yeah,
apparently.
so.
We spoke about this on the pod before.
Yeah.
He always wore a massive under thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sleeves. So,
but the thing is, like, there's got to be, you've got to expect a little bit of a drop off because he's been bang since he's come in. And let's face it, he came in as a youngster as well. What was he, 16, 17?
Yeah.
So you got to give him some sort of break when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And I bet his performances aren't. We're not talking, you know, that
dog and duck.
Really. Yeah, we're not talking like that. It can still do a job, let's face it, but it's probably just not hitting those massive heights as what he has done. So
we're going to get this massively though now over the next few months because it's going to be who's going to be picked for the World Cup, who's going to be in there, who's going to be doing this. Yeah.
The trouble is though, England are so blessed at the moment in that central attacking defensive midfield position. We've got Declan Rice is killing it, isn't he, at the moment for that
Foden.
And he's not even that deep liar anymore.
No.
He's kind of that 6 type, 8 type character now.
Yeah, Eze.
Anderson. You've got Wharton.
Yeah.
Kobe Mainu hopefully can now put a bit of a shift in now. Amarin's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, England are doing really, really well at that point. So yeah, expect Jude Bellingham conversations to be had.
I'll take him at Wolves
for the rest of the season.
I hope you don't mind, guys, but I've got a non-football shirt football thing that I really want to share because I saw this and I have to get it off my chest because it's awful. Do you know of the social media influencer / incredibly rich person, Ashton Hall? He's that guy who has a bowl of ice water, dunks his face in it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He runs really fast on video for like
out of a moving car kind of thing as well. And yeah.
Well, I don't know when it was, but he recently posted a video of him. It was called like Day One Gameplay, and he played. He plays football. He turns up without a shirt on, in some shorts, and he's wearing some kind of like Copa football trainers and long socks. Right? He sits down. He takes off his shoe to reveal the fact that he's wearing one of those football socks that don't have the sock bit, but the kind of stirrup.
Oh yeah.
Right. So he's not wearing socks, but he's wearing the sleeve. He then puts on a pair of white Adidas World Cup boots. Pretty cool. He ties it around the underneath of the boot and then around his ankle. He then puts a shin pad in.
Oh, what a monster.
Right. So he's now wearing no shirt, shorts.
Hold on. So is skin in leather on the boot?
Skin in leather, yeah.
Ah.
What an idiot.
Now, I've got to find... Here we go. No, I've got to find the video.
And he's laced it round his ankle as well.
Yeah.
I always used to think psychos laced their boots round their ankles. I was always wary of them on a Sunday.
How are their laces that long? First,
I know.
But that's not even half of it, right? Because then he goes to start kicking the football, and he's got a goal, and he's got a defender, but he has got some of the worst football skills I've ever seen. He throws a dummy at a player by like throwing his left leg really far down as if he was going that way before cutting in, and it was just such terrible. I'm gonna send it to the group now, and Helen, if we can put a bit of it in, maybe without audio because that might take it down. I don't know, but oh god, it's awful. And once you watch it, you're gonna hate it.
no, it sounds horrendous.
It's
It just goes to show, though, that like no matter how fit you are, no matter how good you are at a certain thing, you're not good at everything.
Oh,
So, like,
Well,
to be good at football, right?
Dressing for
that's-
football by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw a couple of then social media like memes making it. It's like doesn't matter how rich you are or how fit you are, you still can't play football, mate.
yeah. Crikey.
Send shivers down my spine. Right, let's move on from that, shall we? Welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, where we talk about football shirts. We've gone halfway through the podcast, and, now we're talking about football shirts. And actually, today we don't actually have a lot to talk about kit-wise, so we can actually rattle through this and then talk about some new things. Oh god, guys! Just a little teaser for what's coming up in the rest of this episode. We have got the what's it called? The awards for the podcast Wonderful World of Football Shirts Awards 2025, because that was last year. We've got the categories, so we're going to throw out a few nominations, and actually we'll share on our socials, and you can vote for it as well. And I've also teasing a new kind of podcast episode thing that will be coming to your ears soon. But in the meantime, it's the African Cup of Nations. And to celebrate the African Cup of Nations, Marseille have done a kit drop of some serious numbers. Woody, did you watch this? I can see the eyebrows. He's cutting. Did you see
Got
this?
them. Yeah, I did.
What you got them?
No, I've got the pictures of them in front of me.
So they went and released 7 new Marseille kits.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're awful,
Okay.
aren't they?
There we go.
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way. What do you guys think on first impressions?
So it's they're made. Marseille kits are made by Puma, and they've released 7 new kits, and these 7 new kits are based on 7 different African nations, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming that all of these are Puma customers as well, right? So Ivory Coast.
Oh,
is
good
one,
shout.
I think.
Yeah, I didn't think of that actually. Yeah, because
Algeria,
Morocco are, aren't they?
Congo, Comoros,
Tunisia.
Senegal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tunisia, a Kappa.
Oh, so who's the red and white then?
I just missed it. Hold on.
There's one that looks like Crystal Palace. Oh,
Algeria.
DR Dr. Congo
Yeah.
and
Dr.
Comoros.
Morocco,
Algeria.
Senegal, and
Oh, Tunisia
Tunisia,
are on
right.
there.
Aren't they? So
But
yeah, it's not just
maybe they
Puma.
just do.
Yeah, man.
Why are they doing that?
They've got a massive tie with Africa, Marseille, due to its location.
Yeah.
And it's been
Yeah.
like it's the gateway, isn't it? It's the gateway to Africa, Marseille, for their
And
port.
Jake, did you see what happens when you put all the 7 shirts together?
Yeah, it makes the Marseille badge. That and that aspect I really like, but it means that you need to own every single one of those shirts.
You've got to buy all 7 of them, haven't you?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the Batman logo.
Yeah, it is actually. But like that's the thing. I don't mind them releasing these shirts if you're from an African heritage and you feel like, yeah, I'm a Marseille fan. I'm from there. I'm gonna get this. I like that aspect, but the whole gimmicky aspect of this release, because they've done African releases before that have been fucking amazing, like with the colors and the vibes and the styles and the patterns have been mint. Whereas These shirts, if you take them as a one, don't hit it for me. I don't. When you look at the individual shirts, it's like, yeah, they've used the same colors as the national team, but that's about it.
The Algeria one and the Morocco one, because of like the way the sponsors look with the kind of, I mean, I know it's their writing, but it just looks really bootleg.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it's like your nan comes back from like Marbella for a week and she's like, I bought you a football shirt. And it's like, But yeah, I just think like this is another one of those designs where they've gone a little bit kind of like, we have to make money here. And Jake, we said literally probably about 20 minutes ago how good Puma were.
Yep.
Right. And now they Puma shirts now just look so cheap.
I'm just going to play devil's advocate a bit, and I'll go back to what Jake just complimented them with. Is this creating of the Marseille badge? It's pushing the pushing it forward, right? And that's what they do. Innovation of football kits. This could be an innovation of Puma going forward, in which their home shirt, away shirt, and third shirt, put them all together, they make a pattern. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but
what's the point if you're not from that country and you're Cameroonian or from Dr. Congo? You're not going to buy a Tunisian shirt just to make an emblem on your garden, are you?
No, but don't say Dr. Congo again.
You know, it just...
They'll be first on the banning of the Woody theme song. So DR Congo, and then obviously, like, what do we know what the sponsors actually say?
I don't speak French, so
Marseille, c'est nous, and Marseille Undassi.
Allowed.
I'm assuming it's something to do with. It's got Marseille in that. Do you know what? I don't care. It's not important really to us. I love the idea of it. I think the idea of it's incredibly clever, but the execution of it is a little less to be desired, and more to be desired. Like there's something more they could have done, something better they could have done, something classier they could have done. But again, the making of the Marseille, it's like I quite like the making of the Marseille logo, because effectively you're then saying that all of these nations come together to form Marseille.
Yeah, I love
which
that.
I really respect.
Cool, that's cool.
But I tell you what the problem's going to be, and I haven't even looked it up. I know for a fact all of these are going to be £80-90.
Do you know, I've got an even better idea for Puma. Leave it alone. Make the kits for the African Cup of Nations. Keep your money and put it to better use. Stop doing these little sidewinder things, these little projects. It just looks like cloth. And by the way, Helen, we need to add that Girls Aloud soundtrack on when Richard said, I don't speak French. Sorry, Rich. Carry on.
No, it's right.
It is a banger. It is a banger.
I closed down the Instagram video, and it brought me up on Ashton Hall trying to kick a football again. He's still got those bloody stirrups on.
He's going to haunt you.
It is going to haunt me. And I want you to watch it, Woody, and then I want you to, as soon as you've watched it, I want you to message me, because it's goddamn awful. Anyway, let's move on to something that's not as bright and shiny as well. We have, in the past, we've done a podcast about how much we love Score Draw. It's making kits affordable for those that can't afford them in the past, right? Or afford the versions that are available. You know, let's just say, for a fact that the Italian 90 England shirts, to buy a legit one, is upwards of 120 quid now, right? But you can buy one from Score Draw for 50 quid. It's brilliant. It's great. It's exactly the same, and it probably fits better than a fake version, but it misses the Umbro logo. Now, I don't know when it was, but over Christmas, Score Draw have made some new releases, which on the front of it look absolutely banging. Yeah. England goalkeeper shirts from the 90s. Woody, I can see him. The cogs, the eyes, they were all aglow. Even though we weren't actually talking, I knew you were excited, but
Yeah.
Jake, you went to see him in person. It's not like you went to go and see them in person. It's not like a zoo, but like you went to Sports Direct. You
In
saw
captivity.
them, you got excited. Yeah. Ooh, in shirts in captivity. You went to see a few shirts in captivity, and you noticed the one thing that's really turning you off these.
Yeah, it's a proper bugbear. I mean, I know some people without the sponsor logo, the manufacturer logo, it jars them. But
come on.
this is goalkeeper shirts with short sleeves. I hate it anyway.
Yeah.
But they've created these score draw. I mean, it's not just England. It's I think they're all Umbro. Well,
Probably
I've noticed
Scotland
that
as
there was
well,
all
Wales.
Scotland have got them. Chelsea have got a few of their ones. I think they may even have done a couple of Everton as well with old 90s goalkeeper designs. The England ones, which I saw in person, were obviously the red, crazy red David Seaman 96 one. It was weirdly the 90 sort of 5 yellow one, which never really made it to a tournament or anything like that, but they've reproduced that one for England.
Yes, that's a weird one, isn't it?
And the 96 yellow as well. The Tim Flowersy one. I mean, it's a cracking shirt. I love the design. It always makes me think of Edwin van der Sar for Ajax rather than England wearing it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean now. It had a real kind of like high Umbro collar, didn't it?
Yeah, really high ombre color. It was kind of like a marbly yellow. It wasn't like a clean yellow.
Yeah, beautiful.
But they look incredible. Like they look like the old ones used to, but with sadly short sleeves, which is a bit of a shocker. But also, I've realised that it wasn't just the Umbro releases, and I'm not too sure if it's score draw, but Aston Villa have started selling them in their club shops. I think Leeds have started selling them in the club shops, but those Asics goalkeeper shirts from the 90s as well, like the rainbow shardy ones and the blue and green. They've brought those out without the manufacturer, short sleeve again.
No.
So these 90s goalkeeper shirts have made it to the sort of score draw market now.
Oh, yeah. Well, Wolves have a little section of score draw kits in their back, in the back of the club shop. They do really well. And the thing is now, like, obviously, some companies like Bukta, for example, are teaming up, and Umbro actually have teamed up with Score Draw, and you can buy Wolves Umbro, League Cup winner shirts and Bukta Wolves shirts. So, but it's just everything about what you've said so far. We love Score Draw here for the purpose that it is, but making it, what they do so perfectly is they make them as identical as possible, right?
Yeah.
Down to the finest detail. I've got a couple of Wolves ones, and better than the fakes that you buy is they fit almost like a 90 shirt as well. And they've done it perfectly for the last 10 years or so. But now to make goalkeeper shirts that would have never, ever, ever have been in short sleeve, to make them in short sleeve, I would even forgive them if they didn't make them with elbow pads, right? And just had long sleeve and maybe like fake looking elbow pads. But to make them in short sleeve just really gives me I dare say it, an ick.
Yeah, it's same.
Agree. Elbow pads would be great for when you're in the bar anyway, when you're leaning, getting a pint.
My God.
So, come on. I mean, why not?
God. Can we just invent a waterproof Umbro elbow pad?
Yep.
For like your football shirts, just for when you go to the bar, slap them on.
Yep.
When the beer,
or imagine like a tweed jacket with an Umbro, goalkeeper elbow pad on.
We need to trademark this.
I swear to God, if I know, we joke that people are listening because I know that like classic football shirts will release something about it. Adidas would actually do that because Adidas have released tweed jackets. There'll be a tweed jacket with 3 stripes. Yeah, Umbro, get on it. Tweed jacket, elbow pad
with a diamond.
I think they could do that. They're getting very streetweary and
pretty green.
They're doing like what is it? Like old sort of templates, but then they're just mashing them up a little bit Like
Yeah.
they're banging out drill tops like there's no tomorrow in different
Yeah.
styles.
Yeah.
I reckon we put it to him one day.
Nice. Okay, I like that. I'm heading to Manchester next week actually. So there wasn't the old Umbro headquarters were in Manchester, right next to Classic Football Shirts. You showed me where it was, Woody.
I did.
Maybe
Yeah.
no one's
Yeah.
there. I'll bang on the
Yeah.
door and just say, hey,
Yeah.
elbow pads.
Well, go there with like a really scruffy blazer on and just say, look what happened on the way up. And then they'll be like, well, let's sort out some elbow pads for your journey home.
But all I can think of is that episode of The Simpsons. Was you've ruined a perfectly good jacket? No, I ruined 2 perfectly good jackets.
Yeah. Classic.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say the Boosh. Then when Howard Moon in his briefcase has got different elbow pads. Yeah, lint.
Make yourself a nice fire there, sir.
Yeah, lint infused with the elbow pads.
For people that are listening to this podcast, you've got no idea what I'm doing. But for those watching, that's a great Mighty Boosh reference right there. We've just done.
There was the slightest bit of skin friction on your microphone, so they might be able to get it from that.
Okay. Yeah. Right, guys. The Wonderful World of Football Shirts are hosting our very first inaugural awards ceremony. Last year we did a best of shirt compilation, and I've seen loads of them this year. And guess what? I'm bored of it. Everyone's got their own opinions, and that's great. I love it. But we at the Wonderful World of Football Shirts like to do things a little bit differently. And I thought, how about we just introduce the awards, the podcast awards, the Wonderful World of Football Shirts Awards 2025. And so I put it out there into the ether. I sent it to you guys, and we've got our categories. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably, and I know that you haven't maybe given this some thought, but off the top of your head, if something comes to mind, shout it out. There are no wrong answers, but we're going to kind of whittle it down to a few nominations. We'll put it out there, get people to vote, and hopefully next week, if we're all around, we'll have the award ceremony. How does that sound?
Good.
Sounds good, man.
Good.
Cool. So our first award would be for best overall kit combo. Now, what I mean by that is the best like home away third. Ooh. Best combo of kits all together. So if you remember last season, Sunderland.
Oh yeah.
Oxford both had it, right? With their home and away. Sunderland had that away shirt, which is the retro one.
Newcastle's
one last season were. I have had some people get in touch already because I did share some ideas, and Harry Pell did say Arsenal this season have the best trio of kits.
I would be close to agreeing with Harold Powell there.
Jake, you got any in your mind?
My I can't single one of them out, which is a bit annoying, but I'm gonna go down one of our sort of newcomers this year. They've been around for a couple of years, but we've really talked about them a lot this year. And I'm going to choose one of the Zeta teams, whether it be Sorrento, Boreale, or Aurelia or Aurela, and what's the other one? The Latina, with the white with the blue stuff around it. Now I love that. As a combo, their home shirts and shorts, and they always the shirts and shorts, they always look great with the patterns, but they even get the goalkeepers involved as well, which is what I really like. So I can't really pinpoint one of them, but it's one of those Azeta teams.
Fair enough. I can't find them at the moment. That's fine. Do you know what? Let's just put it out there, and we'll have a think. We'll find some. We'll put it out there. Get in touch, guys, if you if there's any you think are going to be good there for nomination. Most colourful shirt.
Oh my god! Oh my
We've had
god!
quite a few on the pod where colours have been exquisite.
Yeah.
Some mad colours, some kind of like crazy ones. I know for a fact that I kind of brought up a couple.
Oh,
love
what
how
about the was it Margate, the Libertine shirt?
Margate's Libertine shirts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really
Pink,
mad.
white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving the African Cup of Nations. You know, the Mali shirt. I mean, I know it's predominantly a white shirt, but it's got yellows and reds and greens all in these mad patterns. But
Yeah.
Margate's probably the most colourful that I can think of.
Oh, crikey. I
That's
don't
fair
know.
enough.
Not many of them are coming to mind at the moment. Why is that?
I know, I've put you on the spot.
No, but I think it's been. Do you not? Would you say? I'm sure the listeners will probably disagree, but do you think it's been quite a plain year for kit?
Yes.
Have we played it safe a little bit?
Yeah. I think. I mean,
nothing standing out as being completely
No,
bold and,
because
exciting.
no, like a couple of years ago, Norwich brought out that kind of goalkeeper kit, didn't they? Which was like the Brian Gunn kind of pattern, and
I mean,
Like-
I think the keeper kits you might be able to find an absolute banger in these colourful ones. I was watching the Hibs game on the weekend against who were they playing? Killy, I think it was Killy.
Yeah, yeah.
The goalkeeper kit was mental.
the Bristol City kits from
Yeah,
last year. Like, there's a lot of extravagant patterns and colours. I just can't necessarily pinpoint. I mean, you probably could say Sheffield Wednesday's away this year is
the purple,
pretty grim. It's purple, but I've seen there's a lot of purple that's come in though this year, hasn't there? I mean, Sheffield United's is purple, Wednesday's is purple.
I would also add maybe if we say that this was on the pod a few weeks ago. Napoli's Halloween shirt with that fluorescent green and the orange with paired with the navy blue. You know, they're three colours that we don't normally associate together. So that's, you know,
It's a worthwhile
most
thought.
colourful kit. Yeah, it's a big one. That.
right. This one, get in the bin award.
Oh,
Most
Man City's
mere
rain
rubbish.
kit.
How long you got?
That Man City rain kit needs to get in the bin.
Yes, horrible. That is
What I really
grotesque.
like is how we've gone full circle on Puma. About 50 minutes ago, we were waxing Liverpool.
Yeah.
How good Puma were.
Old school Puma get all the time in the world, but
Yes.
fuck, that
And do you
rain
know what? We
kit
never
is
spoke
great.
about the fact they had AI designed kits as well for goalkeepers, didn't they, this season? Was that right?
Yeah,
The
I think
goalkeepers
so,
left.
Do you know-
the rain kit is one.
Yeah. Do you know, I'm going to say this because of the whole kit. And I messaged you, Jake, about this in the chat, right? I was
Don't say that, black
hugely disappointed at Man United with their beautiful black kit, only to go and scour down to beautiful bright yellow socks. What on earth is that about?
Yeah, I think for they originally have brought it out to be black shirt, shorts, socks, but the fact that we get the yellow shorts and socks is just it's a bit jarring. Isn't it?
But like they made such a big effort of marketing it on like Irwin, Pallister, and you know, that real kind of 95 gritty team. And then all of a sudden they do that. It's such a letdown because it would be such a beautiful kit. Like
Do you
I
know
would
what-
put
The thing that really annoys me is this season I have noticed so many games where shorts have clashed.
yeah,
Teams have wore the same color shorts
yeah,
and or the same color socks.
yep.
So it's like, let them do it. Just let them wear the
Mhm.
black.
I would throw a few more in there. Any Watford Mr. Q shirts.
Not the Elton
with the-
John one though.
Not the Elton John one. No.
Elton John knows ball, mate. We're not going that.
We did have a long discussion about Forest Green Rovers.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
yeah.
with
yeah,
their
wow.
one. We kind
Yeah.
of came full circle on it. We kind of loved it, kind of hated it.
Yeah.
What did we think? Do you remember Bayern Munich had that one shirt they released?
Oh,
It
that
was
can
the
get in
white with the orange.
The Bayern shirt can get in the bin actually.
It was like yes, because didn't they have? Haven't they
The
got the
home-
Christmas shirt?
Yeah, that's
It's got, like, the
horrendous.
M, hasn't it? It's got like the M on it.
I tell you what also can get in the bin, the Club World Cup range.
Oh, the Puma World Cup range. The
Yeah,
Bristol
awful.
Government
Hot
meatballs.
take. Oh yeah, the
Absolutely
Dortmund
awful.
one,
Okay.
Like, yeah.
That
Yeah,
Dortmund
there you
one
go.
was
I like the fact we've found we're cooking now. We're cooking with gas. Okay. Best podcast moment of 2025. We had a little discussion off air. We had different guests we've had on, which have been pretty impressive. In fact, you know what, guys? This podcast will come out on like Sunday night, Monday morning. We record on a Wednesday, so there'll be a 2-day window which you can get involved. If there's any episodes you've really enjoyed more than any other, any moments, any like stories. I know, Jake, you really liked the John. Happy birthday, John, by the way, a couple of days ago. Referee John,
Referee
some
John.
stories, great podcast.
Love that. Yeah, love that.
I said anytime anyone brought up anything nostalgic and collecting, and Woody's eyes just went all agog. And just...
I would say 2025, right, was an incredible year for nostalgia for me. It really like broadened my senses when we spoke to Andy about Corinthians, Greg about Panini. You know, it was a real kind of like, I so bloody love what I do. And just to be able to talk to like-minded people and just tap into their brain for an hour, just I forgot everything else around the outside world, and I just zoned in on that podcast. And that's why I love doing this, because you just forget everything else. You talk about what you love. And like that's what made that episode, like string of episodes, incredible for me. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Funniest moment on the podcast.
Chicken Balti.
Yeah.
Chicken Balti was
Chicken Balti. Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing about that.
I literally went back and watched that today, and I still laugh.
That was a bit weird. I also said
we need to do a thumbnail for this as well. By the way, we need to tell people the episode and the minutes he says Chicken Balti. That'd be brilliant.
Think you can find. I think Helen has put them as TikToks, so we can find the TikToks as well. But the when I said my current football team was sponsored by Charlie's Spa and Grill, and you guys actually started wetting yourself.
That was brilliant as well. I think. I mean, this is a little bit off air, but I think it's been mentioned on air as well. It still tickles me that because when Helen puts up these TikToks, and obviously we've got a video which I think is probably the most liked and watched, which is about us talking about a goalkeeper shirt which has a design on it which looks like it has boobs.
Yes,
simply has. But apparently we can see sort of how people have found the video, and the common sort of thing that they search for is looks like tit, which tickles me every single time.
Hey, it's a safe space.
Yeah.
Why don't
and it also tells us exactly. It also tells us exactly who searches that. So
I was gonna say it's a bit kind of.
We've got our best dressed manager of 2025.
Oh God!
There are plenty of options to choose from. Now I'm going to go a couple of options from me. Remember, we had the Cologne manager who was wearing the
shirt,
the home
the
shirt.
Yeah.
We loved it so much. His team weren't wearing it. He wore it. I'll put an argument out there. Amarin. He did wear the retro Man United range so beautifully. He was a very handsome man wearing the retro one that came out. I love that about him.
What about the old Newcastle's number 2 that keeps wearing all the Newcastle bomber jackets and stuff? That's pretty smart. Who's the one that wants to be the manager but isn't?
It was in the
Jason something, couldn't he?
It was on the
Jason.
It was in the Speciali stuff, wasn't it? The Adidas stuff, and he likes to wear the new stuff.
I'm a firm believer though in any Italian national manager. Armani suits, the emblem in gold on the chest, like navy blue
and
tie.
Don't forget, Jake. Earlier in the year, we had that ex-Wolves player. Managing an African team who's wearing tuxedos. Leopard print white tuxedos.
I mean, I don't know whether that could be classed as best dressed. Definitely the most effort in the dressing department. He definitely went for it.
Oh yeah, do you know there's one manager that every time I see him on Match of the Day, it winds me up with what he wears. Is Scott Parker at Burnley, because he wears this outfit all the time with those 2 white stripes on his jumper or his jacket. But it looks like he's lent on wet paint on like a balcony somewhere.
He's a ginger without a clue.
Oh, I don't know where that comes from and why people think that looks good. It looks a bit weird, but yeah.
It's a bit like wearing a Stone Island jacket, isn't it? Or something
Yeah.
Imagine.
You don't get Tony Pulis anymore, though, do you?
Doesn't he? Pep likes a little Stone Island, doesn't he? At one point,
he does. Yeah, he does.
I think shout outs for me is for Simone Inzaghi when he was at Inter.
Yeah.
Always an old school looking suit, white shirt, black tie, black jacket. Sadly, I think that went to pot when he went to Saudi. But yeah, Inter Milan, Simone Inzaghi was very smart.
Yeah.
Can I tell you one who I don't like?
Go for it.
What's his name?
Andoni Areola for Bournemouth.
Oh right,
he always wears a turtleneck most of the time. And it's just like, get in the bin. I don't like it.
It's a bit vampire-y, isn't he?
Mr. Bean, a bit of both,
vampire-y. I'm looking at. Oh yeah. Anyway, right.
We were okay.
Best
collab football shirt. Now this is where I'm talking about when, and I'm going to broaden the field here, as is always with the wonderful world of football shirts. You can loosen the string slightly, and it can be as general or as vague as you want. So this means the best football shirt that has paired up with something else to create something else.
Oh my god!
So examples are Fontaine's DC Bohemians, it's Oasis Adidas, it's Glastonbury Adidas, it's Spice Girls Admiral, it's what's the name of the designer that designed all those Club World Cup shirts? Kid Super times Puma.
It's another reason why they need to get in the bin.
It's Beatles and Maybach. It's Libertines and Maybach. It's Beatles and Maybach. It's, you see the point? That's it. So there's a lot to choose from, and just to annoy Russ, our friend Russell, I'm gonna one of my favorites was the Spice Girls and Admiral. I don't care, Woody. I don't care. I loved it.
It's fine. It's fine. I think mine is Oasis and O'Neill's.
Yes, Oasis and O'Neill's, because Oasis and Guinness. No, O'Neill's and Guinness.
I just because if you remember rightly, the actual template of the O'Neill shirt is like the Man City 91-92, I think, like the triangle, like almost bruised banana kind of template. But it's a real tasteful link up because it's obviously Man City with Oasis. The sponsor is iconic anyway. And also, if we're sticking to Oasis themes, I think the Adidas range of Oasis merch has been tastefully done as well. So yeah. Oasis all round.
Well, that is up there for nomination.
Yep.
Jake, you got any at the top of your head that spring to mind?
I think O'Neill's do collabs very, very, very well. Fontaine's last year was really for the year before was really, really good. I think they paired up with Kneecap towards the end of the year. Shirts doesn't hit the same as the Fontaine's one for me, but I absolutely love the message behind the shirt, and that's what I can get on board with. So I'd probably throw that in the ring, but maybe it wasn't for release, but Footy Girl did a load of embroidery on a lot of Adidas related shirts for the international teams in the summer for the Women's World Cup that look great. And so I'd probably go for one of them maybe.
Does this work? And if it doesn't, I'm going to get a new category. The that Dutch team that had the tattoos on their shirt, the lighthouse tattoo and the boats and the sailors thing.
No,
I want to say it was Volendam. No, it's the name of that fucking spaceship thing that hovers around, and not Sputnik, but something like Sputnik, wasn't it? Come on.
No, I don't.
What were they
Jake,
collabing with? What were they collabing with?
I'm just saying, like, this is it. Like, it's not really collab, but it's a kind of understanding the heritage of the town. What's the name of the town? It's a famous fucking like spacey thing that scans shit and does.
Apollo 13.
No, it's not called. The team's not called Apollo 13.
Sputnik. Let's just say Sputnik.
I know the shirt that you're talking about, but I just can't remember the name. Does it begin with a V?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Was
it's
it by
same-
Roby?
the
Was it
team-
by Roby, the shirt?
It was by Roby, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was that shirt. We discussed it.
Velstar. Was it Velstar or Telstar or something like that?
Telstar, because it was the same
go.
as a whatever that's called. Those things that go up in space and do stuff. And then the final one we've got is the best modern retro shirt. So the idea of this one, again, interpret it how you want. But what we're looking at is like what Jake's wearing, a football shirt that has been based on a retro shirt and modernized for modern football. So Jake, as I said, like Man United wearing their black shirt this season based on the one that you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund, I think, is up there massively with their Puma retro number.
Yeah.
We've had quite a few this year.
Liverpool's away.
Liverpool away. That's a good one, yeah. Wolves in their shiny gold.
Yeah.
It's darker though.
Just to throw back to our earlier conversation about Puma. Parma did a little throwback to that shirt.
They did.
Stoichkov one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my favourite is then. I feel like I'm missing so many. Just to go out there and say my favourite, but I'm gonna throw it out there because it's got to be high up there. The Germany home shirt.
Give over. Yes. Come on.
Because that takes inspiration from obviously 1990, doesn't it? With the way that it's coming across the body and that.
I just honestly, if they bring out an away shirt before the World Cup in green with the exact same template, game over.
They've missed the trick there because they've leaked it and it's just like, why? What?
They've released it already.
No, but it was one. Oh, actually, Alessandro Del Piero bloody did, didn't he?
Oh God. Do you know, I didn't really think of Germany until you said that there, Jake, and I don't know why, but I think that again is probably the shirt of the year. I'm very fond. This is a real random one, right? And not many people will like it, but Southampton's away.
Okay.
Did you?
I'll throw in the mix whilst we're talking about these retro modern shirts.
It's a retro remake, but yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, no, thank you. No.
Like that.
It's all right. It's lovely. The badge is back. That's the only thing I'm grateful for.
It's there.
Yeah. Southampton's is the yellow and blue stripes back from like the 96-97 season. Right. But it's beautiful. It's such a nice shirt. But yeah, Germany, mate. Yeah, come on. Beautiful.
Okay. Well, those are all of our categories. If you've managed to listen so far and you feel like you're shouting at your phone right now, it's got to be this one. Then shout it a bit louder and press record and send it to us, because the more aggressive voice notes we get telling us we're missing a trick with one, the more I feel like we should probably be paying attention to it. So yeah, before we reveal our new segment, our new episode that we'll be doing, and I think we're going to be doing it once a month. Do you want to quickly just find out some details? So you know how we have Spotify Wrapped, and it kind of gives you some statistics of your most listened to artists. Do you want to listen to some podcast statistics for 2025?
Oh fuck yeah! I love statistics.
Me too.
All right, let's have a look, shall we?
Not even joking.
2025 was quite the year for you. Yeah, I know. What we got then? A little proof that hard work pays off. Yeah, come on. Just show. Our audience went up by 118% from last year.
Wow.
Is that? Can you even do that?
782%. Well, I mean, there's an argument you can't go higher than 100%, but let's just, for argument's sake, total new audience went up by 782% from last year. 41% new followers. Listing time, this was just in 1 year, 741,000 minutes of listening.
These are good, steady numbers. These 41% as well is good.
That's how many days? 49 days of listening. In months, it's 1.5 months. So it's less impressive. Skip over that. Ooh.
Did that bit out?
Yeah. No one cares. Come on, Richard. Where are we? What's next? Come on. Do I have to go through all of this? Come on. Oh, here we go. Right. What's next? Increase in total listening time from last year, up 170%.
Boom.
Well, we like that. We like that. Just don't. Come on. Stop giving me arrows. Go. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move. Yes. This is... Maybe I'm not supposed to be looking at this on a computer. I'm supposed to be looking at my phone where I can easily scroll. Maybe that's it for now.
They're good numbers.
Yeah, good numbers. We like numbers, guys. Come on. Give me something.
And to be fair, we have had great material in 2025.
We have had great material. You're right.
The guests have been good. The contributions have been good. The chat's been good. It's been engaging. It's funny. It's educational.
Yes,
it is.
Great. We've got I'll tell you what, we've got a hard job to sort of up it for this year with our guests. Obviously, we'll get some returning guests because we've enjoyed those chats so much.
Yeah. Well done for
beautiful segue.
Beautiful segue. Because
just call me Bruno Fernandes with those assists.
We are upping our content because, well, the story goes is that I was driving home for Christmas. Oh God, that's a bit sad, isn't it? Because he died just before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I sit there driving and I'm listening to music and podcasts, and this is the time when my brain starts whirring when I'm driving down the M6/F1 and I see a sign for Oxford. I'm like, oh my God, I've got an idea. And so all I can do is quickly record a voice. My wife is holding my phone and recording a voice note. Desert Island Kits. Now, I said, Desert Island Kits, what a great idea. Get guests on, talk about their 3 football shirts they would take with them to a desert island. And then Woody goes, yeah, Aaron's already done that. Maybe AA. So I messaged maybe AA. Aaron. I said, Aaron, look, you're not podcasting at the moment. Are you right if we take it? And he was like, you know what? You go and do it. You take my baby. You run with it. You run with that ball. You take it for a touchdown. And I said, brilliant. So all I'm saying is, guys, is that in 2026, and we're going to hope for maybe at least one a month, we'll have a guest on. It could be a returning guest. It could be a new guest, but they're going to come on and they're not just going to bring 3 shirts they will want to keep with them on a desert island, but I think also they're going to have to bring with them what the island's like, what the temperature's like, what the weather's like. Because I know already that Kit Manaman is thinking, well, I've got a long sleeve shirt, but is it too hot? Is it too cold? Can I wear a short sleeve shirt? So you can get to decide that. But I think also we'll just throw in what flavour crisp you want to have with you as well, just to make it random.
Ooh, what flavour Lay's you're going to have on that beach?
Oh. Yeah, this is a good topic.
It's got to be Lay's, hasn't it? It's got to be Lay's.
Yeah.
If you're on holiday,
ready sorted Lay's and a lemon Fanta.
Jambon Lays.
Jambon Lays. Jambon Lays, a lemon Fanta, and a Borussia Dortmund 96 home shirt. Well, so that's it, guys. That's our plan for the new year, and we'll have some. We'll obviously organise that as soon as we can. So, I think in February it's a good time to start it. We'll do that. But as for now,
next week, tune in for the Wonderful World of Football Shirts Podcast Awards, where we'll be presenting meaningless awards to people that don't even know we exist. But we're going to have some fun doing it. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this podcast and you enjoy what we do, then please feel free to buy us a coffee. That's buyusacoffee.com/shirtspod. And that is just a website where you can donate a little bit of money to us to help us keep the lights on effectively. It's not free doing these podcasts, and especially the kind of quality that we're trying to provide for you. There's platforms that you have to pay for. And yeah, it's fine. We're doing it. But if you want to help contribute it, keep us going, that'd be great, because the more we do it, the better content we can get. If you don't, that's fine. Or if you can't afford to, or don't to do, is just like it on social media, like the podcast on whatever streaming platform, and maybe just listen to a few episodes with the sound down on like 3 speed and just get those listens up. Maybe. I don't know. You can find us on the Wonderful World of Football Shirts on Spotify and on YouTube, and we are at ShirtsPod on Instagram, X, and the TikTok. If you want to get in contact with this guy who I'm pointing at, he's handsome. His name is Woody. Woody, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at WoodyW1988. Oh, and my 90s Premier League podcast, which is that 90s Premier League podcast, Instagram as well. Thank you.
And there's another podcast, isn't there?
No,
I mean, it's still within the same umbrella, right?
it's within the same umbrella. It's the Game's Gone podcast, but I don't think since Steve Bracknell came out with the Game's Gone, the game's been taken somewhere else.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, the game's gone. So I think we're focusing more on.
It's not gone.
We are on the 90s Premier League. But yeah.
Okay. Apologies for that. Jake, if people want to see the fantastic artwork you want to do, where can they find you?
I am at Art on Shirts FC on pretty much all of the social medias.
Are you TikToking?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
He's
Been
TikToking,
TikToking for a while, man.
He's TikToking about Mateus.
To be fair, my TikToks are generally the same videos that you see on Instagram. They never really.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just like to sort of put stuff out there, and to be honest with you, there's I get a load of traction on TikTok as well. So it's nice. It's nice to sort of spread it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, like when I first started, I'd get more interactions on Insta, more orders on Twitter, and like more views on TikTok and stuff like that. It's really weird how different platforms offer different things. It's mad. But yeah, everywhere.
What about you, Rich?
It's good to be everywhere. Oh yeah. Just follow me on stuff. Thanks.
What about your house account?
Yes.
Oh yeah, are you still working on your house?
Well, you know what?
You're now in there.
So yes, I think for those that pay attention, and thank you for paying attention. Obviously, I had the house to myself and I could do stuff. Now that we've moved in, I'm waiting for us to finally move. We moved out. That was okay. Now it's hard because the amount of clutter. You move all the big stuff and you're like, well, we're done. No, we've got so much tat to move. So I've got to move all that, obviously. Find places for it, but then I've got lots of other jobs to do, which I'm just kind of figure out how I'm going to do it. Like I've got to connect an internet cable, proper internet cable from the router into this room. So I've got to figure out how to do that, and that includes like drilling holes in walls, doors, and stuff. So there will be more stuff for me to do, but it's just going to be a bit of a break whilst I'm kind of moving in and stuff. So there will be a few more. So at Ginger Without a Clue, I am Ginger, and I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'd never got taught this stuff, so I'm kind of figuring it as I go along. I've made some mistakes. I've corrected them. I mean, one of the things is, if you can see it here, we've got a dishwasher that came with the house. I've got no fucking clue how it works. It wouldn't shut properly. and I got it working, and then I pulled the door, and the dishwasher didn't stop, and I just got sprayed. The whole kitchen just got absolutely soaked.
Oh,
And then it must have done something to the electrics, because then boom, black. The whole house at about 9 o'clock at night, all the electrics cut out, and I was like, "Fuck!" So then I managed
Awful.
to try it all off, find the electric cupboard, turn the electrics back on, and now I've managed to remove the front panel of the dishwasher, and now the dishwasher shuts properly. So what I've got to do is figure out how to put it back on and make sure it fits. Things like
you're
that.
learning, mate. Yeah, you're learning. That's the good
I
thing.
am learning. Right, that's it. We are the Wonderful World of Football Shirts. Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate every listen, every like, all of those kind of things. Please get in touch with the pod if you have a question or you want to get involved. We'll have some Instagram stories where you can go and you can vote for any nominations we've already put forward for our categories, or if you think there should be an extra nomination because some we were pretty vague, then feel free to get in touch. Woody, it has been a long time since you've said goodbye to our beautiful listeners. So I would like to give you the pleasure to say goodbye to our listeners.
Thanks for listening, guys. Look after yourselves, and we'll speak to you next week.
Bye-bye.